Are you Michaela Collier? And so this is 24 DCCR 0751. Ms. Collier is on probation for the second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That probation was from October 7th of 2024, and we did a 10-year term in prison that was probated for 10 years, which we have now, I think.
All right, stop right here. This case moves fast, but don't blink. What you're about to hear is a felony plea hearing involving child endangerment, and every single yes ma'am matters. Waiving the reading of an indictment means the defense is skipping formalities and heading straight toward resolution. Question for you. Would you ever waive your right to hear every charge read out loud, or is that too risky?
Figured out, and I don't disagree with Mr. Kimler, that this should have been a deferred probation instead of a straight probation. I'm going to do a little research on that, though, after today and figure out exactly, you filed a motion to quash. I'll take a look at that and figure out what our options are as far as that issue. What we're here for today, regardless of all of that, Ms. Collier accepted responsibility,
Yes.
pled guilty to the offense, whether it was a straight or deferred, took a probation. The motion alleges that she's violated her probation by committing a new offense of assault causing bodily injury October 17th of 2024, not mailing in or reporting online for several months, not reporting address change, and just a little bit behind in court assessed fees. And Mr. Kimler has asked that a bond be set. Currently, there's no bond in this case. I think she's obviously entitled to one based on the nature of what's going on. Mr. Nichols, what's the state's position?
I just asked that the bond be sufficient to secure her appearance in court, Your Honor.
What's the status of that?
I believe it's a pending misdemeanor assault.
It's out of care.
Is it?
It says Jefferson County.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Did that happen in Jefferson County? The UK? Okay, yes, it's Jefferson.
So that's still pending?
I looked at it yesterday, Judge. I think it is still pending, unless I'm mixing it up with another summer case.
So, Ms. Collier, I'm just going to ask you a few questions so I know some information before I do this. Best you can, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, ma'am. All right. So, Ms. Collier, where, if released, will you be living?
2730 Suite, apartment 8. My boyfriend bought me an apartment because I was coming here to myself.
Speak up.
My boyfriend had bought me an apartment because I was coming.
Hold on a second. Y'all, I'm having a hard time hearing if today for some reason, and the voices are low, so
Speak up.
Swigum, apartment A?
Yes, apartment
Okay.
8.
8. Gotcha. Okay. And who else will be living at that apartment?
Jamal Guidry, my boyfriend. He bought the apartment just so that I could come move back.
And is Mr. Guidry in any kind of trouble?
No, ma'am. He's clean, no criminal record, no none of that. He's a working man. He comes from.
Is that in Port Arthur or Beaumont?
It's in Beaumont. It's Mosaic Apartments.
Okay. So where were you living?
2010 East 7th Street, my mom's house, where I had reported to my probation officer in South Dakota.
Oh, in South Dakota.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
I think she had permission to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah. She was reporting here online. That's why I knew she was somewhere else.
and I have a.
And good morning, probation's here as well. It looks like other than failing to report online for the beginning of this year, or last year, we're 2026, 2025, an address issue, other than that new offense, things were going okay where she was in South Dakota?
No, ma'am. She, South Dakota actually rejected her case because she was not on the list of the original address, which was your mom's.
Mom.
Right, so they rejected her case. She had to come back She came back, but then she went back without permission, that was
The problem.
the
Okay.
problem.
So here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Collier. I'm going to grant Mr. Kimler's motion to set a bond in your case. I'm going to set the bond in your case. Well, let me get a little more information so I can make sure I have all this right. Who is the complaining witness in the 2024 misdemeanor
It's
case?
a acquaintance, Judge. I don't think it was a family member. It was somebody she'd gotten an altercation with and actually drove over with her car. Was the original offense.
What's the name of that person? Do we know?
I have it right here. Daisy Anna Brown.
Say it again.
Daisy Anna Brown.
See. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to make the bond real high because I am also going to require that you get a GPS monitoring device and so that obviously we'll know where you are with some other conditions. And so I'm going to set the bond in your case at $10,000, okay? I'm going to order as a condition of that bond, if you make it, that you remain in Jefferson County, Texas. You cannot leave Jefferson County, Texas. Hold on, just listen, okay? You will be required to wear a GPS monitoring device. You will be reporting in person here in Jefferson County. There's no leaving the county. If you leave the county, you're back in jail and we're on a whole different path. Do you understand? You will live at 2730 Sweet Gum, Apartment 8 in Beaumont, unless you give notice to probation and they let me know and I approve somewhere else for you to live. So you can't just move and then tell us. You need to let them know and then they'll let me know or let Mr. Kimler know. I want to know where you're going, who you're with, and those kinds of things. On probation, you cannot be around anybody else that's on probation or charged with an offense. And so you need to get a job, go to work, go to probation, go home.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And then I will set the case for just another, maybe no more than a normal reset. And we'll take a look at what our options are on getting the issue worked out, if possible, with regard to the type of probation. And so, Mr. Nichols, if you'll do some research into that as well, see what our options are, and I'll get Mr. Florence to take a look at it as well. All right?
Your Honor.
You can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you.
You're whispering again.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. We're asking for a bond on this.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Are you Wayne Cummings? Mr. Cummings, the best you can, raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. And so this is cause number 18-29640. Mr. Cummings is on probation for the offense of manslaughter. A motion to revoke community supervision has been filed, and Mr. Kimler's filed a motion asking that I set a bond. Looks like the date of the probation was from October 22nd of 2018. A 10-year term in prison, probated for 10 years. New offense alleged in that motion is a driving while intoxicated, October 5th of 2025 in Orange, at a location other than his residence at 4:15 a.m. on October 5th in Orange, and that he was intoxicated on that date and behind in court-assessed fees. Mr. Kimler, you may proceed.
Your Honor, first observation is Mr. Cummings did turn himself in. This wasn't one where he headed for the tall grass when he found out he had an MTRP. He did turn himself in. I understand, I think this is straight probation. It's not entitled to a bond, however, with the Orange, and of course, Mr. Smith is familiar with Orange County. It may
This right here is the courtroom pivot point. She's legally guilty, but not sentenced yet. That pre-sentence report is huge. It can mean the difference between probation and jail time. Judges use it to assess risk, parenting history, and compliance. Let me ask you, should someone already found guilty still have this much flexibility before sentencing?
be a while before that DWI is filed, so I don't know how long it's going to take for the state to be in a position to try to prove that up. So we're just asking for a bond pending disposition if they're going to proceed on the DWI. Obviously, they could proceed on the administrative violations.
Mr. Smith?
My concern, Judge, is firstly, the manslaughter was basically a DWI where he hit somebody and killed them. He had issues. Safety was a recommendation for the original probation to go through in the PSI. This new offense, the allegations apparently show he was out at 4 in the morning and was intoxicated driving. And so I would have reservations and concerns. I think there's been a relapse, and he's not actually entitled to a bond. It's a straight probation versus deferred. So we would be opposed to a bond.
Do you know the status of the Orange County case?
I don't, Judge.
I don't think it's been filed yet, 100%. I checked before.
If it was just knowing how they work over there, if it was just alcohol, they would have already probably had the results.
Y'all are just guessing. Is there a way for us to find out? Is there any kind of hold on him?
If you want to hold it for a minute, I can call the DA's office and find out.
Yeah, let's do real quick, and we'll just do it real quick. Just have a seat, sir. And there's not. I'd like to know what that is. Good morning. Are you Marquise Jones? And Mr. Parker, for your client?
And here's the real takeaway. This wasn't a free pass, it was a warning shot. Deferred probation is mercy with strings attached. Do everything right, and the felony disappears. Mess up once, and prison is back on the table. Final question for you. Does deferred probation protect families or gamble with children's safety?
That way, the formal reading of the motion.
You will, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, in cause number 21-37263, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation February 23rd of 2022 for the offense of theft of material